Welcome to Time Management Tips for your new job. I'm Garland Colson, Captain Time from CaptainTime.com. Congratulations, you're hired. You've got that new job. Now what? How do you get up to speed quickly? What do you work on first? What are your priorities? How do you really excel and impress your new boss? When you're meeting with your managers, it's important that you always have a note-taking system. This can be manual, such as a notepad, or you can do it on your tablet or smartphone based. But if you are taking notes in your tablet or smartphone, make sure you tell your managers that it's for note-taking only and that all phone and text functions are turned off. Otherwise, they may just think you're texting away or watching videos on the internet while you're in the meeting. If there is not an in-house system to take notes, I recommend Microsoft OneNote. That's the one that I use. Works great, cross-platform, and is available anywhere. My notes are available anywhere on my desktop, my smartphone, my tablet, everywhere else. Listen carefully when you're being given instructions to ensure you understand what your managers want. Repeat back those instructions to them to check your understanding. It's just a really good way to check. Otherwise, you could spend hours on a task and realize you've missed what they really wanted you to do. Figure out who is it you report to. Who's your main manager? Are there any secondary supervisors or managers you have responsibilities to? And this helps because you can make sure if you're being given work from other people that are affecting your ability to get your work done for your boss, then you can go to your boss and say, okay, I've got these other projects. Am I supposed to do these as well? How do your managers prefer to be approached? I usually recommend a regular meeting throughout the day rather than you going in and interrupting your boss every time you have a question and them interrupting you. I suggest you get together once or twice a day and go through everything. Is there an up-to-date job description? Ask for it so you can have a look at it. The next key thing to look at is what are you going to be measured on? What is your future promotions, your pay raises, and keeping your job dependent on? What reports do you have to submit? When are these reports due? Ask them if they can give you a sample of a report they want, a good sample, one they liked. Now, when you work in the day, focus first on what you're measured on, then do the rest of your duties. So if you always focus first on the high priority things, the things that your managers are watching you on, get those done first, then you can work to catch up on the rest of the others. Are there systems in place for managing tasks, for people delegating to you? If there are, make sure you learn whatever system's being used, go through the help sections, look for online videos through places like YouTube, look for ways to get help. If there is no existing system, you can set up your own system using tools like teamwork.com or Trello.com are two good ones to look at to set up your own task management system so you can organize yourself. Look for what training resources might be available, both in-house and external. So there might be in-house trainers and mentors, an in-house training program. Are there manuals, materials, videos that they use in-house for training? Are there online training that they offer, outside courses and resources? Some firms will reimburse some or all of your tuition fees for outside courses. So take advantage of that great opportunity. Check into that. If you're not as comfortable, say, with Microsoft Word or Excel or PowerPoint or anything you're using, great way to get some additional computer skills. If you're in the marketing field, you'd like to take a marketing degree, some companies will give you some reimbursement of tuition towards your marketing degree. So a great way to take advantage of it. Track your time. This is absolutely critical. Track your time, see where it's going. See if your employer has an existing time tracking system. If not, try Toggle. And review your job priorities and assign blocks of time. So if marketing is part of what you're doing, set aside, what percentage of your time should be spent marketing, what percentage on admin, what percentage on clients. So work out what that's going to be and set those and stick to them. Very important within the office that you reduce distractions. If you've got chatty coworkers, tell them you're under a deadline and ask if you can get together with them for lunch or coffee to talk further. Turn your notifications off for social media, Skype, and email. Just check your email regularly. Whatever is needed in your company once or twice a day might be sufficient. It may be more often if you're doing support or something, maybe hourly. But do turn off those other notifications. Turn off your personal cell phone, like your text messages. Don't answer them throughout the day because you really need to focus. If possible, try to set up a power hour. This is 1 hour in the day where you totally turn off all notifications and you work on just your top priority project for 1 hour and set a timer for that. You also want to get feedback from your supervisors quickly. I know we hate to ask how we're doing, but it actually helps if you find out early. Make sure you're on track. So after a few weeks, say, how am I doing? What would you like to see me improve on? What am I doing well? Get that feedback and work with it. So to summarize, make sure you're organized, meeting with your manager, take notes, focus primarily on what you're going to be measured on, work with a good task management system, take advantage of training, internal and external, track your time, reduce distractions, and ask for feedback regularly. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation. If you need more help from Garland, I do coaching by phone, Skype, and email. I do group training, webinars. For more information, visit captaintime.com. Thank you for listening.